Roll me a telekinesis check. I need a telekinesis check from the person who's sending the forklift through the door.
Telekinesis.
78.
Doesn't matter.
78?
I think I'll put me into a yellow.
Okay. It smashes through the reinforced steel door, knocking it.
That door next to the
No. Knocking it into a room, but that's as far as you can see. You all of a sudden hear a hail of gunfire and blasting. You hear an assortment of Gatling lasers laying into whatever the hell just burst through the door. And you see smoke kind of drift out from the door. And
That's really good thing.
Yeah. I'm glad we listen to ourselves.
He pushed it first by the way.
you can't see it anymore. You need blind sight.
Oh, it went all the way through?
It went through the door, yeah. Now there's no door to close. There's a wide opening.
You got a tunnel. That's right. Alright, I'm thinking we start talking to the spear guys for anything. See what's up.
I think it's a good idea at this point to roll some initiative.
Did you put kinetic on the machine itself?
Oh, it's good to thought of that.
And blew it up or something?
Actually, I think I might give them one turn in response, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Ooh, we're ready. That's how we're ready. Yeah.
You hear a clunk, 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 and skittering around the corner, you see a concussion grenade. Now, we'll do an agility roll if you want. You can try to do something to that grenade. But now,
How close around the corner? How did they throw it around the corner?
They didn't get it around the corner.
Okay.
But
They threw it out the doorway.
they threw it out the doorway, and it landed like right
around the corner.
Yeah, like it might catch, probably would catch Max and the bat.
Or I could just pick it up with my telekinesis and throw it back to the door.
If you can make an agility check.
Do I get to keep my nail now?
I will make an agility roll too as well.
And
you're going to die back.
so he's going to do an agility check. Let's roll in it. Everybody else roll in it.
My agility is now a 41 incredible. Oh, come on.
Okay, I have no problem with this.
96
On what?
on my agility roll
Okay.
to pick it up and throw it back into the room.
Okay, you race over to pick it up because the bat failed
Right.
horribly.
You were still focused on
You pick it up and you toss it back into the room.
Yes.
You get a little bit of a glimpse, but not much. You see a guy with a sword.
The guy with a sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dressed in army fatigues. And it's scattered near him. Do you want to watch and see what happens, or do you want to duck back?
I duck back. I'm kind of enthralled that there's an army dude with a sword.
If you move your knit, you can see that. If you move your knit to the far right.
Is his eyes wide open, mouth sewn shut?
He looks grizzled and hard. He's got a lot of scars.
Possibly like some bad with his knife.
He's shaved terrible.
It's got very low agility. What uses the sword?
Why did we do the fourth door? We should have put that on the whole way.
Got it. Okay. Are you sticking around or no?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Okay, so you're going to open yourself. I mean, just keep in mind by watching, you will be sort of.
Well, okay. So when I say watching, I mean I throw it into the doorway,
Yep.
and I turn to the side of the doorway so that none of the frag part of the grenade.
Okay, so you go like there into that corner.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
Okay, so you don't quite see what happens.
I don't
But
quite see.
you hear an explosion.
Right.
You hear a bit of an explosion.
That's right.
Do you use your super hearing to detect anything in there?
Three is the
I can't hear you over the sound of a concussion grenade. What?
Do you guys have your initiatives in?
Oh, I need my initiative.
I was 10 for that.
Wait.
When did I roll up? I was 10 too, but hold on. Okay, Chris goes first. Chris gets 11, I get it. Roll off that.
What did you guys roll for roll?
I had a 10.
Roll off as a 10?
And then I rolled a 10.
What did you roll?
An 8.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So I'm making Chris at 11, Mike at 10, and Jeff at 9.
Okay. Is it working?
Out of 5.
I think it's a 16.
Everybody's entered?
After 14.
You know what would be nice is if you had a different init tracker than us,
I know.
so you could see.
But I
Why
got.
are you punching me?
Because you made a comment at the beginning about how well I roll now. My rolls kind of suck.
But I am
That is
tracking
kinda
yours.
true.
I'll add them in when you can see them. So Josh Leonard, you are up. Wallace Worthington, what are you doing?
No.
I don't have. I only had the one grenade, so I don't have another grenade as well. I have the gallon laser I can pump in there. Although I get max. I could advance this door.
You just step out around the corner.
Why don't you set it on overload? Throw it in.
I don't know that it's far.
Why can't you throw it? You can kinetic energy it.
I dive into. Is there a power source next to me? That light.
Yes, there's a light right next
I'm
to you.
gonna come in behind him.
You're going to make yourself around. I guess we're back.
Where is it? I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in, Bob.
Okay.
Well, there's still
The sword into
63.
63, I think we'll do it for your half transmission.
Made out of vibranium, wooden mill quadium. Actually, it's pretty hard to read.
So my energy path is a 26.
Okay.
The hill.
Double check. Let me know if that's a yellow.
I have a question while you're looking that up.
63. I missed it by 3. It's the top green.
All right, so it's still a green though. So you get a sense of the layout of the room and where all the lights are and electrical outlets. So you can place yourself anywhere within the room. Unfortunately, you're not able to really tell where people are. Yeah, but you certainly know the outline of the room, and that's what I'm revealing to you right now.
I know you've been doing stuff in the session before.
So there, if you scroll up into the right.
Stupid is retiring a wildly popular product.
Who, Ritter? Feedy's alright.
Feedly's not bad.
Well, what's the data thing?
There. That's the size of the room. You can place yourself anywhere within there if you like.
Yeah.
Bottom right-hand corner, so we're saying, just to confirm, right there?
Yes.
All right.
Now you see something you don't like?
right where the bad guys are.
Yeah, I already that's my move. I still have actions to do.
You got actions. You could use another action to move if you needed to. But I think from this angle, you can see and take in the entire room. So why don't we show you...
Do you want me to go in and you can show me and not them?
Nah, that's okay.
We have our talkie.
I trust you all.
I'll forget it as soon as I remember.
I have expected to see the killer robot enter the computer already though. He isn't absolutely ready yet.
All I see is it looks like spinach.
Holy. Those are 4 soldiers closest to me.
You find yourself in an actual barracks, an army barracks in this bunker. In this room is perhaps the remainder of the entire squad. Closest to you, you see maybe 4 or 5, perhaps quote-unquote normal-looking soldiers. Then, in the center of the room, you see that woman that only Andy would recognize, but Miss Light. Again, surrounded by a couple of average soldiers, they look like they are all focused on the door. I need you to make me an agility stealth roll to see if they notice you. On top of that, you see some freaky stuff. There's a man who is pure built of like fire. He is on fire. His entire form is flame. Next to him, there's an African American fella who's got like a big ass gun. And off on the left, there's a huge man, absolutely huge. And he seems to be the one that most people are taking order and directions from. You already know about the man who's got the sword. He's by the truck. He looks bloody, by the way. He looks damaged.
95.
95. You are.
Maybe
They don't see you for the moment. And what else can I tell you? Oh, what do they look like? Okay, so the big guy who seems to be the leader, he looks like this.
Rock.
That would be Sergeant Smash. Okay? Then, the woman who seemed to blink out of existence.
Picture is blood.
Alright, we got the important part right here, guys.
No.
Part of the jump. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a clock.
I should like to introduce you to Lieutenant Light.
There's nothing else like that.
Yeah, well, this is a fantasy role-playing game.
Oh, there's a lot of fantasy right now.
Okay. Then you've got the dude who...
Let's get a picture of my wife.
oh, well...
Snake eyes.
Then you've got the fella who took on the blast who had the sword. There he is, that's the swordsman. You got a good look at him? Alright. If you may want to reduce that to like 60%. You get the idea. Alright, then let's see who else is in that room. You also got a chance to see the man who's on fire.
Man on fire? Torch.
Nitro.
Shiny legs.
You don't see a number 4 on him. So there's somebody who's on fire.
Who's the giant?
Why is everybody who's on fire?
Who's the giant yellow guy?
That was Sam, wasn't it?
That was Sergeant Smash.
Okay.
Samuel Smash, yeah. And then I think you have the fellow with the big gun.
Oh, he's from Oz. Oh, John? That was him. That was Mufasa or Mufasa.
I think that's everybody that you see in the room. Right now we take you back to the map. So you succeeded on your agility, so that means that you now have an action and a minor and a free.
Will you electrocute someone?
What are you doing?
Why is I need to draw attention to yourself?
Would they even know it though?
We could all get into it. You sacrifice yourself in the
I did it all freaking time.
I know, it's something we do. I'm kidding, I don't know.
Something's really fun.
The room is approximately, it looks like it's like 30 wide by
That is cool.
65 long.
Could I use my new weather control for the layer of my
Wait a minute, you just said cast grease?
Yeah, but if you put ice on a floor of flames, it's going to just melt it all.
I'm going to say yes, but you're limited to maybe 16-foot square. And it's not going to be thick ice, because your power is still fledgling. You might have like an inch of ice in 60-foot square. I would say that there's a chance that people who do a white on their agility would fall prone. But if they get green or higher, they're fine. And they have to be in that square. Does that seem reasonable? Well, you could choose to place that wherever you want.
Also, you just fly.
That or I could just fog their own. And keep them negative. You guys are the same
Or you
issue.
could just kill them all.
I'm bad. I ain't that bad.
Of course you're not, you're British.
What is it about the girl again?
It's the girl.
It's the girl.
But don't you think that you have discovered
Yeah.
that one?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that the girl who created dinosaurs?
Yeah.
More like the girl
I would more likely the girl than this girl.
I think it was 2020.
This is a woman. This is a woman.
Not
Oh,
a
yes,
girl.
yes.
Oh, yes,
Okay, you idiots, your wife have to listen to it.
What do you have? Like, my wife doesn't even the internet.
Does your wife know what these are?
What are your powers,
How's that? Energy, mission, electrical?
Yeah.
Are they all wearing shoes?
Yeah. Looks like army boots.
Reflection, energy transmission, weather control, and energy.
Punch your holes.
Until they start making some moves.
That's what you turn on.
I'm already there. And there's a door in the back, too, I see.
Yeah. There is a door in the back.
Yeah, I bet you that's John.
Back right hand corner.
You guys all the Sorry, excuse me.
And actually you notice another door on the left hand side as well. So there is a door here and then one here.
Oh, that's fun.
What we gotta do?
I thought there was one like right by 3. Is this not a door bottom?
I don't think you can get it.
What's that?
Right here, is that a door?
Oh yeah. Yep, sorry, there's a door there too. Good eye. So So we have a door in 3 spots in this room.
What the doors are.
There's a door here. There's a door here. It's the isometric. I shouldn't have played with it. I should have gone with the standard map. And then there's one here. But I had a very specific vision of what I wanted to do here. And actually, yeah.
By the way, there's going to be, before we expect these locker doors, there's going to be either dynamite or fragments in the lockers.
Oh, you know what? There's another door, too. Good grief. Let me get that reserved for you.
I do have a pistol. I can blow out a few custom blasts.
Here you go. So there's a door there.
I don't see.
No, at least you know what? At least take out the. The
here,
minions. Yeah, the minions.
here, and then up.
And up there, yep.
Can
Go for concussive blast.
Alright, so I have a pistol bomb as well.
Yeah, you have one of those concussion pistols, yep.
Can where Robin Slash is? See to this room?
The door's closed.
Can I use the pistol as a suppressive fire type fire? Not aiming for anything specific, but blowing off 4, 5, 6 rounds. Just blanket it.
Yeah, I'll say so, yeah. And if you hit yellow on any of them, you would... Or, let's see, how would we do this? You could do 4 shots, and we'll give you like a -2 for each shot. And if you actually still hit, that would count as a shot. But no opportunity for criticals, even if you rolled like a red. Because you're doing suppressive, you don't have the opportunity.
I want to stun them a little bit and draw some attention.
Okay. Yeah, you can do 4 shots. You can do 5 shots that way.
Alright, I'm not aiming for anything specific. If I get a yellow, I hit.
Yeah.
If you're going to randomly roll the way I would hit?
I'll randomly determine who you hit.
Alright.
Roll your 5 shots.
So this is agility?
This is agility at yellow with a -2 shift. But you get 5 shots.
Can you give him any chance of hitting anything?
I think he's got a great agility.
My agility is 26.
Oh.
Oh, but I also have marksman.
Yep, so really, that puts you at that incredible 40. And now we have to do it. Move down towards excellence. So it's a bit 71 or better. For 5, and he gets 5 shots. 71 or better.
No, okay, I use it every time. I'm going to use karma. I'm going to try to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you don't want to.
29.
That's no good. It fires, though, and it does its job. It attracts your attention.
95.
Ooh, that slams into Sergeant Smash.
Battleship.
And he stumbles backwards, and he seems to grow slowly. And Lieutenant Light says,
Don't make Sergeant Smash angry. You would like him to be angry.
I will say, as somebody who's had their wife call a few times, it's really an odd thing sometimes. Like, what do you think of this? Huh?
Just saying it.
Hey, you know what? At least you know.
99.
99. Okay, and you hit.
I just want to know.
You hit this soldier right here, and you actually knock him out of the fight.
Nice. Was that a situation or just a...
No, not myself. That was 3.
Ooh, doggy. Now
No
that's
way.
gonna be Mark.
97.
I can see the 90.
You have just taken out another.
And it's not like I'm cheating at all. You're holding it nice like that.
We're not going to hit anything else.
And you probably wasn't there.
Ooh, doggy. Now that's gonna leave a mark.
This is number 4 or 5.
She wants to talk 4.
Miss. No, you had a miss, Sergeant Smash, and 2 kills. So this is number 5.
Oh, that's right.
80.
80. That is a hit too. That slams into Brigadier Blaze rather. And he stumbles back. He may have actually taken some damage from me.
Guys, I'm going to go to bed now because anything else I roll tonight is going to be single digits.
That was really
I'll
impressive.
go for you.
Unfortunately for you, everyone has kind of turned to face you now.
Well, based on my 95 roll previously, can I try to get out of there now? Or am I tapped out?
I think you're
It's okay to
kind
be
of tapped
tapped
out. Yeah.
Maybe you could die.
You've got reflection.
You got a minor.
Get out.
Scream for help.
Now, guys, now! I don't know if I'd say that.
You don't really want them looking back at the door.
Yes, I do. Because now there's 12 of them looking at me.
I know, but
I'm okay with that,
We're all
though.
coming in the room. You know we're coming in the room. Well, you know I'm coming in the room.
Alright, so now I'm throwing them into the
You told us
turbulence.
that when you shot the big guy, you know the best way to handle a big guy with just hold him up there and
Wow.
just, I can't move. I'm an idiot. I was thinking actually I turned his clothes into...
Alright, I guess I'm tapped out.
I don't use any power either. Just the power
See if I
in there.
can absorb it. So let us do something. No. I don't want to drag him down. I just want to... I want to make his clothes so simple he can't move. You're thinking too specific. Turn his brain into something. Turn his eyeball into something. Convert back and he's dead.
I'm just adding in the index for our players.
That's all.
Just, dude, just this room's hard.
That's it. Turn something into
I don't want to kill him all the time. That's fault.
Kill him.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
The tank was a little scary.
Anybody?
You're allowed to miss anything you want.
Alright, there we go.
I can see Bob figuring out how to do this on the fly. That's fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, here's what we can do. I love that.
Alright, so it turns out Sergeant Smash, who Josh hit and grew a little bit bigger, is up next. And
Sergeant Smash.
He picks up the corpse up and throws it at me.
he looks over to the left, and he says, Blaze, you're on that one. And then he walks to the door, and then he gestures to the soldiers, and he says, get him! And he says, the rest of you with me. And he marches forward out into the hallway.
Okay, I like your just hold it.
That's crazy.
And
Right now, I want you to know, I'm going to be like, what's his name? Jim. Well, that's who they made.
Fair enough. He looks for the first person he can see, which is Max the Tank.
Oh, he's scared too. Oh, no, Max, don't do it, man.
And I think Sergeant Smash is going to live up to his name. I think he's going to smash. Let me just make sure I have
He's
this.
going to try to smash the tank.
I picture this being like, the Thor Hulk battle where they just like...
Yeah, but he's going to keep getting bigger.
Where is he? There he is. Okay. So his fighting is okay, so I know what his fighting is. And... Is that what he's going to do? Yep, okay. Alright. He punches you. You feel the full force of his punch. The guy green, so unless you'd like to dodge. You can't choose to dodge right now. The spell gauge will be minus if you succeed, or even if you fail, the minus 2 to your next action. Alright?
I'd love to see the Hulk where he puts his feet out and
he pounds you right in the jaw. Now, for any normal person, that would have just left a sticky pink taste of the person. They would be down for the count. But you are actually going to pose a challenge to Smash, given your body resistance. This is a classic battle of the titans going on here. He smashes into you, and you take 55 points of damage. Minus, though, to take out your body resistance. So I'm not sure what that means.
Superman is the service.
So we did 55?
Yep, and now he's grinning, and he says, I like you. Alright, and that's it for Smash. Next in the order is Brigadier Blaze, and he's already aflame. He flies overhead, and he says, Hiya, chump. This is not your lucky day, is it? And with that, he embraces or tries to.
Bring it.
And he gets a lead one,
It's been rotten.
which is a yellow. You now feel clean. I think reflection might be good. Okay, would you like to go ahead and roll your reflection power?
I think that might be prudent.
It will be a green.
Don't fail me, baby. 21.
21.
Dude, the yellow blues are terrible all night. I really play blues are terrible.
Well, that's definitely nice. Mike can't make ability there?
I just rolled a 21. How much damage am I taking?
Looking right now, he does. Where's his flame? Oh, there it is. Controlled flames of all types, 5 unearthly ability, remarkable agility, 3 years away, causing up to unearthly damage.
Are you going to tie up this guy?
2, 1, 4. Oh, so it's a roll. It's a roll. Okay. You take 78.
How much?
78 points of fire damage.
Whoa.
So I think good enough. Because I don't
Now,
want
let's
to.
just at least like hit at least not 78.
I have 89. I'm gonna use 70 karma.
Okay.
How much did I take that about?
How much did you use?
70.
7. You take 8 points of flame damage.
I'm down to 80.
Okay, that's it for Brigadier Blaze. Nick Fury is next.
Nick Fury shoots Sergeant Smash.
Fury looks at Smash, and he looks at Mike,
He says, "Oh hell no!"
and he races around Smash into the room. And
Shoot like a western.
standing at the main entrance, he takes one of the concussion grenades and he throws it right into the throne, right around here. And that is 42. Incredible. That just barely gets green on Incredible, so he just manages to hit Lieutenant Light. 56. He hits one of the newbies, one of these guys.
Jeff's out.
Nope. And strike 3. And he misses the other. So he hits 2. Lieutenant Light is pushed backwards, and she blinks out of existence. And Mauler grimaces, and he almost falls over, but he seems to grit his teeth. He took some level of damage, but you're not exactly sure. Mauler is, he's got the word Mauler under his name.
What was his name? Oh.
He's an African-American guy with a big gun. And that's it for Nick. And he starts shouting out the number of people that he sees. And he says, "I hit the Mauler, but he's a tough one. Lady disappeared on me."
They're all tough.
All right, who's next?
Is he still in the doorway or is he out of the way now?
He's stepped past the doorway and to the right. He's like here. Yeah, too big. You get there. All right, Whisper, you're up next. What do you got?
No, I'm gonna let Brian take care of things.
Whose mind would you like me to take over? And then the guy hugging him?
Yeah, the guy can't do that.
You can't do that unless you can get inside.
And action first. And then take over my move.
And then take over his mind.
Yeah, I could do that. It wouldn't hurt.
That would probably help, huh? Or I can take over the big guy.
Take the big guy and control them all.
I think the big guy is there. He goes now.
Mm.
What am I saying? He's probably at 7 o'clock.
I doubt it.
Let's just hope I'm going to take over his mind.
You're going for Sergeant Smash.
Hell yeah.
All right, he's what is his psyche?
Roll it up.
Oh,
I love about the that's surprising that I put that.
Yeah. Oh.
he's a leader of men.
I give him 100.
He's a leader of men.
I'm a leader.
Okay, so go ahead. You're gonna make your roll, and
It's going to be red and
he's gonna be green. He'll be green, but he's got a pretty good psyche, so he may be able to resist.
Takes a little bit of time. Maybe.
His chance to resist is pretty good because he owns the green resist. So what do you need to make?
He makes a green to hit, but then
I need to get a
36.
I would use your own. Since my guy already that full scope.
Chris, you need a 36.
You need 36.
Maybe 10 if you want it.
I just have my own style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's see if you hit.
Because you can drag them on the heat and work
30 takes me up to a 40.
Oh, it's good you use the karma.
Karma?
And Sergeant Smash, he needs to resist on a yellow. He's got pretty good psyche. He is going to spend 20 of his karma to resist. What about 15? So 56 is what he needs. 76. He didn't even need it. He got 96. But he just lost 20. And that?
He's soon enough to do the other start.
Look at his karma. He seems to look weird for a moment, distracted, and then he puts his hand to his head, and then he shakes his head, and he seems okay. But you just used a good chunk of his karma. So that was not a bad thing. Do you want to move?
Slow it down. Where am I? Back?
You're in the back, right here.
Andy, what are you doing? Just there.
Okay. All right, next up is Max and Tank.
Max turns to Sergeant Smash.
Yep.
And says, "You wait here. I'll be back for you in a minute." Hell yeah.
Where are you going, little man?
Turns into the doorway, rockets into the sword guy.
Ooh.
Driving him right back through the bunks into the wall.
Impaling him on
a bunk.
Nice. All right, go ahead and make a roll.
If you roll red, I might give you the tail.
That will be. You're imagining you're using Team
I'm
Ramrod?
using Team Ramrod.
Yeah, that's good. You can use any karma on that?
I'm going to use 20 karma.
20 karma.
Well, yes.
It is supposed to find the thing.
He's not going to do it. That's the wall.
He's going to be sterile. He's going to be turned off after. He's going to be done.
89.
Close to that.
Wow. Plus 20?
Plus 20.
So really, you got a red.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, you slam into him. He is going to attempt to dodge. And what is his agility? His
I move
agility
at
is
370 miles an hour.
This is a bad idea. His agility is only good. He's not going to do good.
Oh, he's gonna jump at me, huh?
He needs a 46 just to get a green.
He's a superhero. Dylan.
You hit him. He flies backwards into the back. What is your ramrod power?
As far as what?
What's the numeric?
37 is the value.
So you rolled in the red. You do 3 times damage. So 37 times 3 is 90 plus 21 is 111. That is more than what he has, but he's got karma. He's got Oh. All right. He manages to survive, but he looks like he's on his last. He's just at 111, and he had barely enough karma to stay standing. It looks like this slight push will take care of the attack. Okay, that was rocket action, and that was your move. You have a minor and a speech.
What is a minor again? What can I do with
Like
a
you
minor?
could take something, you can pull something out of a like sheet, or put something away, drop.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't want to do anything like that with my minor. I do have a question though I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
So with my speed and the spider climbing thing,
Yep.
how fast could I actually move?
I think, what's your movement rate? It's on your sheet.
Yeah.
You can spider climb as fast as you move if you're using both hands and legs. If you're using just hands or just legs, you move at half your speed.
Where's the move?
It's, does everyone have a character sheet? Where do you see your movement rate on your character sheet? I think I put it in here somewhere. Land. It's a second page movement. How many areas per turn?
So 2 areas.
That was with your original agility. You boosted your agility.
I pushed it twice.
Yeah, so I'm going to say your movement rate's probably at least 6 or 8.
So you almost killed it.
So you can move 6 or 8 when spider climbing. And then you can use the new power to sort of double that. So potentially 15 on the ground if you're like scooting. Yeah.
Alright, that's just what I was going to do.
Yeah, so you could probably do like 8.
Okay. So 8 normal.
16 easy.
16 to 8.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it for Max and Tank. Next up is Andy P90X.
P90X.
Yeah, it was until it became your turn.
Alright, I think I'm gonna rush in there.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Are you going to mess with Sergeant Smash?
Oh, he's out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Dating Goliath.
I run between the legs. Do you smell any poison left in you? Argon gas?
I don't think that's gonna. I think I blew it.
He did blow it
He
already.
definitely.
I was thinking
Did you on his last
you could jump up on
Sorry,
yeah.
Smash and blow it. Sorry, Smash.
No, Ninja Dude, the guy that I ran.
Hey guys.
The swordsman.
Swordsman is just about done. I mean, literally, you can fart on the way to go.
Alright,
Well,
well,
Jack can do that to somebody will come out.
I'm outside, right?
Yeah, you're outside right now.
So I'm gonna go after the guy in front of me and use my energy and mission.
No. That's Sergeant Smash.
No?
No, do not hit Sergeant Smash.
Yeah, it's energy absorption.
That's not.
Somebody's paying attention. I like it.
It's a vibration energy.
Would he absorb it? I wouldn't hit him. He's gonna manipulate something.
I'm trying to get by him.
Okay, you can get by. You're small enough. You want to go into the main room?
I'm going to the main room.
Okay, so what you see is what you see.
I see it. I analyze it in my positronic brain.
Alright.
I run behind
that the swordsman is just about hit. That we're outnumbered.
Also, you do notice that there's a man made of flame that is embracing the nerd in the corner as well.
And I see Mike the Tank looks like he's in trouble too.
Max the Tank
Why
is
don't you
doing...
go talk to the flame guy?
I already took one guy out. You guys went into the room yet? I took somebody out.
The nerd is playing the role of the ass, and Max the Tank is playing the role of the hooker right now.
I'm playing the receiver.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to put down the sword.
Okay, how?
On this computer.
Oh, you're gonna get in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is like a different form of child abuse.
This little boy.
This is where the child is abusing.
Well, you know what? If you guys did a straight punch, and he's right at that level.
So you crawl up the bunk bed because he's pressed up against the wall, so you can be height level, and you're gonna give him a couple of punches.
Yeah, I get.
Punch him in the crotch.
My fighting is 26. We get 3 attacks.
2.
2 attacks.
Remember when your kids run up and run at you? With their heads.
77.
That is a hit. Is that yellow?
I would pinch and twist the head.
I believe it is.
Okay.
I believe you hit with the yellow.
That's a yellow.
I don't think you need to roll any. But go ahead.
97.
You just wasted it.
You clobberize him with a swift 1-2 in the head. You can either choose to give him brain damage or render him unconscious. What would you like to
I'll
do?
probably just render him unconscious.
No, we're killing nice. It's funny because
The
we're
swordsman,
killing everybody.
the swordsman is out.
Dead.
Okay, you have a minor and speech.
Dead.
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 These guys, I think these guys gotta be dead.
Dead.
No, it's not.
These guys were not being played
You know what?
for
These are killing machines.
Yes.
They're brainwashed. They're brainwashed killing machines. We will not be able to help them. I tried.
Yes.
What are you doing, Andy?
What is this? I don't think this is a discussion. I think you're on your own.
I'm not going to I don't think I had the power.
He collapses to the ground. Cranial blood, cranial fluid spilling out of his ear a little
I
bit.
kick the sword away from
Out
him.
of the ear.
What's that?
I kick the sword away from him.
Kick it to
Okay.
me, kick it to me.
The sword looks particularly powerful.
No. Give it to the guy who can electrify him.
And give it to the guy who can vibrate it.
You kick it?
Or you pick it up.
Who's next to me, Mike?
He had 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
one next to you.
The sword looks like it is an intriguing weapon.
I will pick the sword up.
You pick it up. You hear a beep, beep, beep,
Get rid of it. Throw it.
beep.
I throw it towards the mauler.
Okay.
That's the baller.
I need an agility roll.
68, which I think might be yellow.
That's pretty good roll. 58.
So this is the fourth door, right?
Yep.
Yellow.
Yellow. All right. It flies through the air. It looks like it is heading straight for the Mauler's head, point first. It's very impressive. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the girl blinks into existence. The woman catches it, and she tosses it back at you. Well, hang on. That's not.
I want to see her roll.
I don't know if she can do that. She's going to be setting some fun to do that.
-1.
He has progress.
I should have made
I
it.
know, yeah, I'm just...
Sorry.
It's process to make it cool.
That's fine, Bob.
Oh,
Go
cool.
ahead.
How many rolls does she have to do to make that?
And then it's not on her turn?
Well, she's been on hold. She rolled very high. She's been on hold.
And throw?
And throw.
The,
Who's only moving?
the sword goes back, clatters towards you, and we're going to treat this like a grid move. You can make an agility roll, the two of you, to try
Try to
to
jump up on the bed.
take half damage. Otherwise, you'll take 2. So you'll try to jump up on the bed. That'll be your
Will this kill the ninja guy then?
I'm just literally.
79.
I'm going to literally.
79. Excellent. You're going to take half damage.
I use the ninja guy as a shield.
Okay, you pick him up and hold him
Yes.
like that. roll your agility.
Exactly what
That
I
way
do.
we don't kill him.
That's your successful agility.
That
was
is
my
awesome.
That's why I asked.
So he's blooded.
Oh, he's
91.
91. All right.
Must brace yourself.
The sword explodes into its component parts. Everything within 2 squares takes 70 points of damage.
Oh!
This guy loved his swords. However, if you made your agility, which you did, you take half damage. Sadly, your shield takes full damage. swordsman is hoisted by his own petard, and he is clearly dead. You are now holding a bloody mess of rags.
Nice. Anybody see Lone Ranger?
I
am not. Awesome. Really? Wait, hold on.
Do I have the ability to
Lieutenant
speak?
Mike's got something to say.
Oh, you guys know already, huh?
Hey, boys. Didn't your mothers ever tell you if you play with fire, you just might get burned?
Okay, hey lady, do you see what your buddy looks like?
We're going to have a hard time fixing her.
Hey, little boy. Well, aren't you just the cutest thing? Now, why don't you just run off and play in traffic?
Okay. Good job, Andy. Brian Baird, you're up, buddy. And you're right next to Sergeant Smash. I mean, Sergeant
Smash. I will use my telekinesis to pick up Sergeant Smash.
Melt his brain with matter conversion.
I can't see his brain.
Melt his head. Turn him out.
Pulls him up in the air.
Turn his eyeballs into wood.
Anybody? Oh, I can't do that. He's suffocated to death.
Yeah, not my problem.
The point is, no, it'd be my problem though. I'm going to use telekinesis and I'm going to suspend him in the air upside down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. He's definitely less than 2 tons. You should be able to do it. Roll a green.
So, but make sure you're out of reach.
Yeah, yeah.
How many turns can you hold him up there? You still gotta kill him.
I'm incredible and I rolled a 33.
Incredible with 33 means
It's in green.
it's green. All right, he is now hovering in the air, spinning and snarling. Get over here, you freak! I back away. Damn freak!
Oh, now I get my minor and my one-liner.
What?
It's a comic book fight, guys. You have to get your one-liners in there.
Exactly right.
That's why it exists.
You're not going anywhere.
When I get my hands on you,
Hey, hang around, bud.
5 karma right there. 5 karma right there. That's serious.
I'm writing it down. You just doubled my karma.
Well done. Okay, who's next? We have, the guards are next. And Lieutenant Light has your turn.
I'm too busy
They
wrapped up with the guy.
are going to, well, they don't have a good shot on the nerd because the blaze is blocking everything.
Do I have enough of a turn to kind of move him just away from the door? I want him
Where do you
want him somewhere where he's not going to accidentally get hit by something?
Yeah, where do you want to move him?
I want to move him like here.
You know what you wall.
No.
I'll vibrate my hand through his chest and grab his heart.
I saw that movie.
He's squeezed.
Okay, so I put him down like here.
Okay, and I want to be able to be here so I can see both him and the action in the hall.
All right, so you're moving into the corner.
Yeah.
I got you, like that.
My goal is to keep him from getting hit with incidental kinetic energy.
Yep. Okay.
Or vibratory energy or sonic energy or any kind of energy, except a little like fluorescent.
All right. Very good.
You gotta think of those that we are screwed.
The guards, in the meantime, then, are going to focus on the people who just took out the swordsman, and they line up very orderly. Lieutenant Light is telling them to set up like a firing squad, and once they all get into position, they lay, just using their Gatlings, right into the droid and max the tank. So we have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people just using Gatling laser. If they can hit, it's 15 points for each hit.
I have the ninja dude in front of me.
We're going to cover
There's not much of it left now.
Well, whatever.
Hey.
And you already,
Yeah.
and you can try to dodge. You can try to dodge.
Yeah, I don't want the negative.
With your -2 for the next turn. Andy, are you going to try to dodge?
I think I'm on the bed, so do I get some cover?
I'll give you cover. I'll give them a -1
I don't have a negative.
shift to hit you. You're not that
So
covered.
then I don't get the dodge then, or?
You can still dodge with cover. Yeah. Do you want to use the dodge?
Sure. What was that?
All right, go ahead. Roll me agility. Because you'll take a -2 to any of your actions next turn.
I hate it when
How many people are attacking me?
5.
I don't know.
Yeah.
84.
84 sounds awesome. Is it green or yellow? Is it yellow or red? Okay, so that means they are going to take a -2 to attack you. Alright, we're going to resolve both of you with the same roll. And each one that attacks is first, so you both hit. Or they get try to go. So number 1 rolls a 21, that's a miss. That means that's a low. Number 2 rolls, that is a 98. So that is definitely a hit. And just want to see if I'm remarkable, a 98 is a red. Oh, it is. Right, so triple damage. So 15 times 3. 45 damage. Wait, 45 damage to you, tank. But you have to shift downward. 1 for cover, and then 2 for dodging. And that becomes yellow. You only take 30 damage.
That's okay, I still got 9 before.
It's like getting punched by a regular.
That's 2 down. Number 3. 88. Remarkable 88.
Right. Well, so
That's a standard hit 15 to you, tank, which won't do anything to you.
Right.
1, 2, 3, puts it in the green. That's a 15 to you.
I'll soak it off.
You're going to soak it? Okay. That's 3. Number 4. 7. Oh no, that's a 7. That's a miss. And the last one is an 84. So this does 84, so that's 15 to you, which won't do anything. And then 1, 2, 3. Still a yellow, so 15 to you. Those guards are done. And
I turn and
now
I say, I hope you've got more than that.
we need to roll initiative now.
This is big for me, because if he goes first, I'm in deep trouble.
Yeah.
15. Maybe less.
16.
There's way too many bad guys in there. Chris, is it? 13. Mike?
13.
Jeff?
21.
Ooh.
Who's left?
Run, Android boy, run.
Jeff? 21. Andy, I need you. I need you to take all the air out. Put him out.
Oh.
Everybody else has to make
Oh, you know what? I'm not.
What you did, Michelle?
Yeah, it's there. Well, that's out of 1d10. That's not.
Oh, yeah, I increased mine.
What's plays what plays which one?
Alright, here's what we got. Mauler, Lieutenant Light, Andy the Android. No.
It's okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come save me.
Brigadier, Nick Fury, and then the nerd. Oh, but you're tied with Nick Fury. You can go first if you want. No biggie. Okay. So, let's see, start of the order. It will be the Mauler. And he grins with his big ass gun. And he takes aim at Nick Fury. And he says, "No attention for you yet, boss. We're gonna fix that." And he fires. 81. 81 remarkable is a hit from yellow. Nick Fury takes 30 points of damage. Now, the bullets riddle into him, and it seems like he should have taken more damage. And you think maybe that he's got some sort of vest underneath his suit.
Yeah, by the way, I'm getting delayed from clothing next time.
Okay.
Hey guys, by the way, when the album is
and Lieutenant Light is up next. And she is... I forget what this one is, but we're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
My name's Lieutenant Light. That's normally classified, but y'all won't have time soon.
And with that, she raises her hand, and a massive light blasts out from the radius of her hand. Well, Josh did it too. You guys keep taking my moves. I thought of this months ago. But what are you going to do? Yeah. So I think all the good guys who are in this room need to make a save versus agility. If you succeed on a green or better, then you are not blinded.
What about their crew?
That's the way that she introduces them to tell them to close their eyes.
When you hear, you're not trying to come soon.
22.
From your eyes.
Is that a green?
22? Doesn't matter. The guy I want to fight with is pretty much sitting at top of me.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm in the green.
touch
I
it.
rolled a 58.
58, you're in the green? Did anybody else fail? Nick Fury did good. He got an 82.
I'm not.
Alright, so for this round, you're blinded, but you've got a good understanding of the room, so the only real issue...
Do you know where your opponent is?
It's a -4 for ranged attacks and like a -1 for close. So it's not...
What about the guy that's hugging me?
If you're touching him, then there's no minus at all.
Mr. Miyagi into yourself.
And also, Lieutenant Light, she disappears once again. Alright, that leaves us Andy the Android.
Andy, come put this guy out.
I'm going to try to move from one side of the room to the other. Like the initiative is where you are, right?
I tell Andy, don't worry.
yeah.
Andy, I tell him, help Worthington, I've got Mauler.
Can you just pick me up and throw me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
On his turn, though.
Yeah, that's one turn.
When's your turn?
After mine, after the Brigadier Blaze.
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't.
I need you now, or I'm going to burn through 70.
The girl already went.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm going to burn through 75 points of the karma pool, and I die again.
As am I.
Yeah, we would assume she might.
I'm going to rush over there. And
I don't hold my breath.
fast as I can. Don't forget, we're all supposed to be.
Yeah, of course. Check off the
hold
usage,
your breath.
and that's only for the fight. You don't have to do the move. I mean, that's not the fight. That's 60 feet. I'd say you can probably get there.
I'm 46 agility.
Yeah, you might have to make an agility check. There's so many people in the way, though.
We're down, aren't we?
67. That's a that could be yellow.
So you jump back, the first guy, slide in between the other guys.
He's parkour. That's parkour runner.
Oh, yeah, then, yeah, you jump down. Actually, what you do is you realize that the best way is to stay high. So you race, you jump onto the top of the locker, and then jump onto the bunk bed, and from there you make an amazing jump to the next bunk bed, and then to the final bunk bed, and then you finally make it to the ground, and you're racing as you reach the torch, who is embracing the nerd.
Just in time to skip to all go.
I'm going to suck all the air out from around them.
Ooh.
Putting him out, I hope.
I'm going to use 30 karma.
Succubus power.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your power.
Because mine is shifted down 2, because I dodged last turn.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
So I need a little...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
98.
Oh.
That's with the third. That's with the third.
Wow.
That's okay.
I think that would be okay.
That is right.
Water and oxygen weakness. It's submerged in water or deprived of oxygen. Natural standing power cannot be started. Therefore, you will not be able to reignite them again for X number of turns.
And that's going to be a lot. You just have to crap out.
Yeah.
The torch, suddenly, his flame goes out. That was critical. That was really good. He is no longer on fire. He looks like a naked man.
Ooh. Yeah, we can see right in the thing. You're seeing both.
You're in Turkish prison?
You make it again?
Okay, I think that's it. Any minors? Any
That's it. I kind of shift behind the barracks at the bottom.
I don't think you have enough in you to be able to shift. Yeah, that was quite heroic.
That was a long way to go.
That was good though.
Thank you.
Sergeant Smash is floating in the air, flailing his arm ineffectively, annoyed as hell. He snarls, and then he shrugs, and he reaches into his belt holster, and he produces a gun, which he aims at you, and he fires.
Being upside down, does it get a negative?
He's pretty good. He's gonna take a negative though. Yeah, I'd say he's in not a position of comfort. That's for sure.
Sorry again?
76, firing at the guy who's renegading into you.
The recoil?
Hit the yellow.
Think about it. It's here. It would go against your shoulders.
Yeah, it depending on how he's aiming that. I mean, it could totally spin on
Unless it's holding it at the center of mass.
Yeah.
Brian Baird, a question. Do you want to dodge? You rolled in the yellow. You'd have to get a -2, like a yellow dodge, to be able to cause him to shift 2 to get to the miss.
Oh, sure. What the hell? I'll go. I want to dodge in such a way though that I can still maintain line of sight.
Okay.
Dodge to the other side of the hall.
Oh, I totally know what I'm doing. Next turn then. I fucking tons. They got a 32 feet model.
You don't have to work programming.
Stapler? Can I place my stapler?
And then
Oh, agility's right
We
there.
are gonna have to set this whole place up.
If I are lower this thing down here. 80 on a incredible. Between the competing results. Am I shifted right now on this roll?
No.
Yeah, I got a yellow. My agility is incredible, and I rolled an 80.
Nice. So now, he originally rolled a 72, so that was yellow on incredible, so he goes back 2, which now is, it's a green, I'm sorry. So it reduced the potential critical from a critical to just a standard hit. You take
I like that.
15 points of damage, and you are not stunned by the concussion gun, but you do take a -1 for whatever you do on your next turn.
So a cumulative -3.
A cumulative -3.
And I will. How much I take?
15.
I will absorb 10 of that and roll the rest of my karma and take 5 damage.
I think you just stay
Yeah.
as fast as you can. They'll never be able to hit me.
Yes.
That's it for Sergeant Smash. Now we have Brigadier Blaze, who is naked.
Brigadier not blazing.
No, I like the idea of spinning it.
He looks at the nerd, who looks pretty beat up,
I'm hugging him back at this point. I'm not letting him go.
and he's gonna. I think he knows how to wrestle, doesn't he? Yeah,
I'll let that motherfucker go.
I think the two of you are gonna get into a bit of a fisticuff right now.
It better be.
Yeah, his fighting's remarkable. Yeah, he's gonna try to put a couple elbows into you.
That's fine. I'm just gonna let it go.
93
I can't go back on my turn now, can I? It's too late.
93.
and an 11. So the 11 is a miss, but the 93 is a hit.
Well, that's gonna be a reflection, baby.
And is that a
I've
red?
got
No,
some
it's
martial
yellow.
arts, so I don't know if that should apply.
What's his strength? His strength is excellent. So 16 damage is what you're looking at. Oh wait, it's yellow though, so maybe twice that. So
70 reflection.
70. Okay, so you're looking at 32 damage from his fists.
Right. My reflection is incredible 37. I rolled a 70, which puts me in the yellow.
Oh, so you're in the yellow.
Yes.
Okay, so you can reflect his punches. Since it's not a ranged attack, there's only one person you can reflect against.
Him.
It's at him. The damage was 32. Your reflection is greater than 32. So you can now push 32 back onto him.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
All right. Welts and bruises appear.
I remember you were blue.
Oh yeah. You removed all the
So
options.
you have to fill it back in at this point.
Well, yeah. How much did you choose to take away? Just enough to surround him.
I think I was badly damaged. I took as much away as I could to push him on.
All right. So I think you both on your turn are gonna have to do an endurance check. It'll be like holding your breath. How long can you
It's
hold
really
it?
only the first round, though. I mean, maybe I would think.
Maybe second round we start doing endurance checks, something like that. All right. So yeah, the
At
lack
that
of
point here, I
oxygen.
think it's start rushing back.
All right, that's fair. So he took 32 damage. His turn's done. And now,
Right back at you, buddy.
so now we do Nick Fury. Nick Fury takes aim at, I guess, a couple of these soldiers who are causing problems.
Oh, baller. You're so baller.
Oh, the Mauler just shot him. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, he. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, Nick Fury grins slyly and uses the
Did you
second.
skip me? You skipped me.
Yeah, you did.
Did I? Are you right after? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's all you.
My turn.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Given a choice, I'd really like to grab his balls and funnel as much electrical power as I can into him,
Make a fighting roll.
leaving him with nothing left.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can do that twice.
One full left nut, one full right nut.
I'm sorry, I can do that 3 times.
And then one
2 beans and 1 strike.
one free Fury and the third one for Twig. All yours up.
So we'll start
see
without
anything,
combo
we'll
start.
How about a wiener roast?
I'm gonna weed you roast.
21.
First is a miss, but you got a second shot.
I got 3 shots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm burning 3 powers I have doing this guy. I'm taking care of him. 20 karma on this one.
What's the pool at now?
409.
409. Wow, you guys are doing all right.
That's 55.
That's including the 20. That is horrible. 57. 55 is just green.
Green, yeah.
And you use the power to charge?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit. Oh, well, actually, he's going to dodge. You hit with a green, he's going to try to dodge.
Why not?
His agility is
How good's your grip?
Can you dodge when he's grabbing his
He rolled a 40. Only put some karma into it. He did a 41. So his die is useless.
That dodge would happen before the...
Does he take fighting plus 9 electrical?
It's strength plus your level.
Yeah, because if you go out of those strength on testicles and they're multipliers. It's kind of like when I play FPS games, once you put it in the crotch, I feel like that should be more damage. You know, headshots and crotch shots.
63.
63 to his testicles.
Plus the 32 he picked before. That's 95.
Yeah. He is still looking. He's a pretty sturdy fella. He's strong.
I'm throwing 50 karma in the last one. I've heard of this guy.
It did a lot of damage to him. This
No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
this definitely would have killed a lesser thing.
83 plus 50 would be 133.
That's the triple damage roll.
He's
He's got a big black spot where he's scratching on the sweat.
He still has a lot left, so let's see what triple damage. What's your strength plus your charge?
What did we just say? It was 63.
Times 3.
That's 189. He's not dead.
I kid you not. People who watch the video will see he has 190 hit points left.
And 190 left?
Well, no, not now. Now
Now he has
he has
7.
1.
What?
183. He has 1.
What?
He's 189.
One.
Well, you need to put a little hair.
If only he had
Is there any hairs left?
some of his karma towards one more for strength.
Oh wait, thank you. Oh my gosh, I forgot. He's
No,
got
it's not
karma.
Josh.
He's got karma stuff.
He uses his karma. He looks like he's got more than 1 hit point left.
Well, I've done my.
He's out of karma.
He's out of karma and he's out of everything else.
Yeah.
He's not going to be pissed. He's on the floor right down there too.
Nicely done there.
Start the surgery.
Yeah. Nick, finish this motherfucker.
Nick Fury grins wryly. He looks over at the torch and he shakes his head. Instead, he takes the second of the 2 grenades that he took and throws them right into that lovely grouping, that firing line that was aimed at both Max and and so he shoots it. He tries to place it right on these guys right here.
So that's going to pick Mauler and 2
And he rolled a 22, but I think he's still got karma left. Oh, but I had to do it in advance.
Is that half damage
Shoot.
then?
Oh wait, you just do it by person. So he missed the first person. 68 on the second, that's a hit. 59 on the third. 50 on the fourth. That's those 3 are hits. And the last one is a 13. So 3 got hit. They each get hit for 15, and they are stunned.
What about the Mauler?
The Mauler is still fair game. He figures the weapons of the guards is moving.
The other
More than a grand.
Well, he can choose to put the grenade. Oh, the Mauler was not ready. Okay, that's it for Nick. Who's next? You're up, buddy.
I'm going to get behind the sable forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go into Mauler's mind.
Okay, you're going to try to take over the Mauler. Alright, very good. Let me take a look at his psyche while you roll. Mind control, I think it's going to be a green.
Chris.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going to happen to me if that happens.
Jump up, second, and do it.
Oh, yeah, the Mauler's real big on fighting muscles, not so much with the brain, though.
I was thinking I'd just take out all 5 this time.
You have seconds to get out of there.
86.
Oh, yeah. I'll roll to see if he uses it, but on a typical... no. You now take over the mind of the Mauler.
Finally, it worked!
A man who has trained his entire life. A man who has a fighting of 40, an agility of 20, a strength and endurance of 40 apiece. You're looking at a man right now who's got approximately 80 health and a big ass weapon. You're holding a laser cannon. It seems to do possibly a significant amount of damage.
Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim at all the guards.
Okay.
And I'm going to unload.
Alright, it does blast. It does 15 ranged, blast. And that actually might be enough to take out a lot of the guards. I need you to roll with Mauler's agility which is a remarkable.
The table next to us across the aisle.
So, and it's green. So I need you to roll 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Whichever ones you hit will be knocked out.
22.
Okay.
72.
Okay, so that one's done.
64. That's probably it.
Okay, he's done too.
Where to go this way?
25. That's a
Miss.
one more.
Yep, you got one more.
Would you toss grenades to?
No. He took over the mauler.
68.
And I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yes.
So you just knocked out 3 of the 5. And of the remainder, one of them is already unconscious from the blast, or stunned from the blast, and the other one is still standing. So there's really only 2 left, and I'm going to just take them off the board.
Do I have a,
You have a move.
I'm going to take the gun.
Yep.
I am going to either disable it or throw it across.
Okay. You're strong. You can break it. You are strong enough. You can you can crush more than 2 tons. You are stronger than that tank right now.
Finish the,
He's the anti-tank.
Smaller is very strong.
But he has 80?
Huh?
He has 80?
His strength is 40.
Can I turn the gun on myself?
Yes. Yes, you can.
If you kill yourself,
I accept it, but
you have to bleed out first.
Just
Blow your stomach out.
I'm going to shoot stomach.
You can shoot yourself at point blank range.
Leg.
Right in the biggest artery.
I'm going to do right in the leg.
Alright.
And blow the trigger.
Okay.
And I'm going to use 28 karma.
Okay.
Blow my karma.
You get a +7 shift.
You don't need any karma.
No karma.
Just shooting at yourself.
I use my karma. Oh yeah.
if you look at yourself,
Should be on that kid, shouldn't it?
No.
I don't know. There's that whole I'm about to blow my fucking leg off, like natural reaction.
What am I shooting at?
You're shooting at your agility.
So
It's 40. It's 40.
So it's 7 shift.
He got the scale
4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get above
He's in a Z.
4.
He's in a Z.
I use 3 karma.
Are you getting 3 karma?
Yep.
Alright.
Good, 20.
I need to know what color is the correct.
20 is a green.
It's a green. Alright. You blow your entire foot off. The pain is immense. I need you to... What's that?
I was going for more than
I know, you only got a green.
That's right.
I need you to roll a
One of
psyche
them.
check.
I'm about to blow my leg up.
A psyche check? A green psyche check.
My psyche is psyche.
Your internal whisper. The pain is so bad that you're not sure if you can maintain control.
80.
Oh yeah,
Nine.
the baller's body sleep. Yep.
I crushed the gun and hop back into my body.
I think you've done a lot of actions. I don't think you're going to be able to crush the gun this turn.
Can you crush it, or do you just want to?
Can I toss it?
You can drop it.
Can you just?
Okay,
can
so
you
I'll have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Can you do that? You just drop the profile or whatever anyone's in.
I dropped the gun.
I think he's done so many actions this turn.
I dropped the gun, and then I get back in my body.
Alright. And you return back into your body. And the mauler begins roaring in pain. Stunned. Completely stunned.
Do I know how much approximately the pain he was in?
It was pretty critical. You think he's going to be taking a negative for
And he has no
He's not gonna burn any bear, huh?
Nice job. Nice job.
We're in a comic book. We're supposed to be trading one-liners here.
Yeah.
That was nice. Max, the 10. You are up, sir.
Okay. Max, seeing what just happened to the Mauler,
Decides never to fuck with Triple J.
yeah, decides that Triple J is fucked up.
This is coming from Max.
He just shot his foot off.
You guys are kicking their ass.
On the inside, Max is like, this is cool as hell. So he steps out from the bunks.
Yep. You're stepping out
And
to
his
the
plan is to launch himself at the Mauler, driving the Mauler at rocket speed back into the no longer flaming dude, and drive both of them into the wall. They're in line.
Josh.
So if this was pool, you're like aiming for the cue ball for this piece right here, and then trying to get it to spin off.
No.
This way?
I thought it was back by the bunks.
Oh, you're going to be standing, to the left a little bit?
Yeah,
You
because
can position yourself
Yeah.
for your attack.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah, so you're
basically
positioning in a line.
in a line so
I
that.
think Josh is over here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can manage that. You can make that line happen. But I do warn you that there's going to be a yellow agility to accompany your rocket power. Because that's a tough move. You've got to use, like, pillars, well, you're not actually sure what there's buttons on them and red lights. And you're going to have to avoid those because they're in the way. They're large structures.
What am I avoiding, bud? I can't. I just have
Oh, sorry, I didn't put a selection on it. There's this construct here and this construct here. They're like pillars.
Oh, okay. I didn't even stop. So I didn't even see those.
I think you can manage it though, but you'd have to do a yellow agility, and then you can do your rocket attack.
You actually got to take care of the
Yeah, you know what? All right, so I'm gonna just take the mauler.
Okay.
And my plan is this thing back here. So I'm using the laser pointer on the screen for a second.
Yep, I see.
Is that right? What is that?
That is a bed.
Is a bed?
It's the top of a bunk bed.
Okay, I want to do the same thing that I did with the sword dude.
Oh, all right. You're gonna just friggin' ramrod him.
Yep, just team ramrod him.
Okay.
Go, bro. If you hit him with his foot,
He is distracted. You're gonna get a +2 shit. You just watch this
separate
quick.
foot.
Shove it up his butt. I'll kick your ass. You know what I should have done? I should have pulled his right arm. You could get up.
That was smart. Because you could do that with little action. Dropping down with that.
You should have the chili check like a pack of
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow.
68.
Oh yeah, you got him. You got him, alright. You're taking him to the far wall with the yellow?
Yep, right into that bunk, driving him into the bunk.
Double damage.
Double damage?
Yeah. What's the power of your rocket?
37.
Times 2, 60 plus 14, 74.
74.
Oh, he had 60 hit points. He is out of commission.
Yep.
Smaller does have... Oh, he's got karma. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's not out of commission. In fact, he absorbs all of it. And he only loses 4 points.
So he's now 54.
56, I think.
56.
Yeah.
I'm at a -3.
But you have definitely moved him out of the action. Minor or speech?
His gun is over where he dropped it on the floor, right?
Correct. He does not have access to his gun. That's good.
My plan is to hold him. I don't know. I drove him to the bed to the wall.
He's stronger than you are.
I know, but I'm gonna do whatever I can.
He can. Very good. Nice turn. And Lieutenant Light reappears. It looks like she seems to be able to move up. She looks around. She sees the Mauler with his foot missing. She sees naked Brigadier Blaze with his balls on fire. She sees the swords being cut up into ribbons. Their leadership is gone, nowhere to be seen.
Where's the wise ass line now? Come on, bitch.
She turns to the wall behind her, and she grabs a lever, and she pushes it down. And then all of a sudden, red lights start blinking. Red lights start blinking, and you hear an automated PA system. Self-destruct activated. 10 seconds. Self-destruct activated. 10 seconds.
Somebody go push the lever up.
Which back wall?
Where's the orb?
I have the Omni on.
Yeah, we're only using that.
Right there.
Right in the middle of the thing.
That thing that we know what it was that Mike had to dodge.
Yep.
Actually,
And the next turn
No, but I am like,
is
you're gonna do that.
Brian Barrett. You're up.
I'm gonna have to let go of the big guy before we do it.
Can you blink out?
I will tell you right now, 10 seconds is going to be the first 3 people of the next turn. After the third person goes, the self-destruct will kick in. Okay.
What the hell's going on?
How do you
We've got a problem.
self-destruct? 10 seconds.
Throw the lever up.
Where's the
I
lever?
need someone to throw the lever up. He's not in the
Oh, God.
Yeah, but you got a -3 shift.
Yeah, I guess I let go of the big guy.
He falls to the ground.
So I'm gonna not let go of him. But
Throw, crashes in him.
no.
That'll be his action. That'll be his action if he throws it. You no
I
longer.
gotta run out of line of sight.
Can you throw him into a line? If you just run out of line of sight, wouldn't that just let it fall? Wouldn't it just sever and you fall?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what it would happen.
So I run in and I try to get to the, you guys can direct me to switch
Yes, we'll
as
direct
I'm
you.
moving into the room. If I can't get there on my move, I will try to use my telekinesis to push it.
I don't think you can get there on your move.
Oh shit on me.
I mean, you're way
How
up
much
here.
karma is this worth with my -3 ship?
We don't even know if it's going to work.
What else you gotta do in 10 seconds?
Take my ass back.
Check your knees, son.
You don't know where they're talking about it first, because it took everybody a while to notice this thing. So I'm going to say it's a little harder to notice, maybe a yellow.
Well, we just say the girl standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Run for the woman. Run for the woman.
Wait, I need a 76.
Run for the woman.
No.
Am I one of the top three? 60 karma.
We have to roll an initiative to see who the top three are going to be.
60 karma.
60 karma. Very good.
On my telekinesis, which I am rolling at a -3 shift.
Okay. That's good, right?
299.
98. Fantastic.
Natural. Plus 98 plus 60, 158.
With ease, despite all the crap going on. The disorientation from the blaster, you just move a mere muscle in your mind, causing the lever to slide back up in the up position.
Oh boy, I hope that makes the freaking.
Do the sirens and buzzers stop?
No, they don't.
Of course not.
They're still going. 7.
Is there a key card?
Get a roll.
There's no key card.
Let's roll next. So we can
Is that the end? Is that the end of the turn? Oh, we have a guard. We have this
Well,
is
it's the guard doing out the self.
He turn and run.
he looks real frightened, but he has this. You can see on his face, the face of a person who realizes that their fate is sealed. I think this is clearly somebody who realizes there's nothing they can do about it. He takes his gun, he points it to his head, and he pulls the trigger. Okay, roll initiatives.
It's inevitable.
I roll the top
That's
three.
what you said. Sorry. It's inevitable.
I roll a 10. I don't think I can make it to the top three.
I rolled 6. Hey, I did really good. I don't think that happened.
Lieutenant Light rolled a 15 as well.
Jules?
Oh no. You and Lieutenant Light have to do a shootout. Just roll a d10.
Oh,
She rolled a 15 also.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
19. Yeah,
I roll it.
Oh.
Josh. Chris, did you go return your in it yet? Mike? You? Mikey, what you do?
Yeah.
I got a 6. Hey, I'm a number. It's not natural.
Oh, no, mine should be a 14.
16.
16. And you were tied with Brigadier Blaze. So 1d10. See who wins. I got a 1.
2.
Okay, you go first. I'll put, you got Whisper as a 17? Okay.
And then this is not taking comments.
Oh.
Nick Fury also rolled a 16. We're on the same team.
You rolled a 10. So yeah, we put it on the Alright, so how do we do?
Yeah, it's only the top three.
Smash?
You know what? That sucks. I just want to say, because I had the perfect line for the thing to spin him. I was going to say to him if I made a success and I could telekinesis and just spin him faster.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so you're pretty good at the shooting gallery. How do you like the Ferris wheel? But no, bitch, I don't throw this off the switch.
Okay, so Sergeant Smash goes first. He gets his bearings. He turns around and races in. And when he looks, he sees Brian Baron's bat. He's got to go in to pick it up.
Yeah, he's pretty far down that hole.
He can't get that far. You're right. So he pulls his gun. He fires. No, wait. He tries to do a he tries to grab at Nick Fury and do that thing where you snap somebody's neck from behind.
Yeah, he does.
87.
Well, Nick Fury better use some power.
Nick Fury. Maria Smith. Oh, I've already used a bunch of Nick Fury's comments too. It's got like 10 on it. Nick Fury's neck snaps
Does he have any karma?
And he has no karma left.
Oh.
I used most of it.
How much karma does he need to get?
He collapses to the ground.
This is a bit of a temporal anomaly.
Lifeless.
There's still enough people judging it.
That's it for Smash. P90X, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to search my databanks for anything that I cannot self-destruct apparatus. If this looks like anything.
Make a reason or intuition, whichever one's higher. Bless you.
Do I use karma for it?
No.
Bless you.
I think this is the sorriest inevitable.
Red, 97.
97. Yes, your databanks are full of information, the blueprints, the diagnostics, how they work. You've got test and field diagrams. You pulled a patent on the 1957 self-destruct mechanism used for nuclear fallout bunkers. If you go down to the detention level on level 3, and you spend 20 minutes rewiring the circuit breaker, you will be able to deactivate it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You do not think there's anything you can do in this room that can deactivate.
Is that his full turn or is that just a fire?
That's his mind.
Can you do some kind of warlord thing? Where he makes other people go in his place?
I go over to Brian Blaze and the nerd, and I grab the object from the nerd.
You grab the Omni. Or, I imagine, nerd, are you allowing him to take the Omni? Okay. You have the Omni in your hand. Do a reason or an intuition check.
Try this in the next 12 seconds. Just to avoid
62.
Do you want to use any karma?
Green.
Green. Did you want to use any karma?
Actually, yes.
Yes.
How much?
100. 100. If I use 4 karma, I get it to the yellow. If I use 30 karma, I get it to the red.
30 it is.
I'll use 30 karma.
30 it is.
You wish that you had examined the Omni sooner, seeing that you had an entire week and a half on a train doing nothing. Also seeing as you spent an entire year in the time vortex studying everything quantum. Also seeing as the judge sent an email suggesting that perhaps it would be a good idea for you to examine the Omni. If only you had had the time to examine it previous to this one moment as the self-destruct is counting down to 2 seconds, you think that you might have had a chance to figure out how to set it back to a very precise time.
We set it back to about 10 seconds ago before it started.
You do notice that the Omni is blinking very quickly now and vibrating, much like it was in the diner. And you are certain that you will survive this, but you're not exactly sure where you're going to end up.
I will try to do my best approximations.
Okay?
And try to set it back for 20 seconds.
I think that's before combat.
No, he's got an internal clock.
Yeah, he's got an internal clock.
So he'll use his internal clock and then when he goes.
Well, I will try to go back to the moment before that Chris jumped out of the wall. Jump back in.
Yeah, so yep.
Okay, on the body of the
My
moment.
turn. Or your turn.
Okay, you think, by the way, on such a roll, that this is the most primitive application of what you could be doing with this object of technology. You think that if you had had more time, you might have been able to figure out how to stop time for everyone except for your group or for the person holding the ring. You think maybe you could have used it to manipulate time, to cause time to pass faster for one person while going slow for everybody else. But now you think maybe you're going to try to go back to 20 seconds. Okay. Well, 1 second left. You hit the button?
I just the opposite.
Alright. I guess we're going to have to turn in next week to find out what happens. Oh, yeah, make me the roll. Well, do you want to start with the roll for next session? Or do you want to do it? Okay, that's right.
Do you choose to roll, not tell us?
No, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
I think it's karma like the order.
I thought we were...
Well, does Is karma allowed in this one?
The red roll he just had.
Actually, I think the red roll you just had would count to when you press the button right now. I don't think you need a roll to get this. Okay. Guys, I was thinking maybe we were going to end this tonight, but I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this on a well, we can hold off on the anniversary. We can do it after. We can still do the one-off.
No. We'll finish the anniversary.
All right.
That's a good job.